Okay, this is Horst Jens speaking with Max Amond and Richard Millwood in Dublin, Ireland. And both of you are in the CESI, Computer Education Society of Ireland. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Certainly.
Okay. Can you tell me, you look like you are in this organization for some years now.
Yes,
You're not freshmen.
No, we're not. We're not freshmen at all. The organisation itself is over 40 years old. It's
40,
not
14.
Yeah,
40.
1974, and one or two of our colleagues have been active members for that
right from the start.
Whole time, yes, and still are stalwarts of the organisation. I've been a backroom member for years and years, and then on the last 10 to 12 years have worked on the executive, and Richard is now working with us on the executive, and I'm stepping back a little bit.
Yes, I joined CESI formally only 3 years ago and became a member of the executive 2 years ago, so I'm a new boy to the organisation and hope to help it do what it's done so well in Ireland.
But CESI is open for teachers of all ages.
Yes.
Yes, so even as a very young teacher you can join.
Pre-service as well. We welcome students.
So students
we welcome student teachers, their tutors. The lovely thing about the organisation is that it's completely open. I always say vertically and horizontally. We have all sectors of education, and at primary, second level, third level, further education, open education.
So it will open to kindergarten teachers also?
Yes,
that's correct. Every age of student is represented.
Yeah.
But also, as Mag said, the different sectors of education, including those who are not necessarily teaching. So although it's primarily a practitioner organisation and it cares about practice more than anything else, it does have people that are concerned with research in computers and education as well.
So even if I'm a psychologist researching about teaching, I could join.
You'd be welcome, yeah. As long as your focus was on how can we make better use of computers in education.
Yeah.
You have absolutely exotic birds like homeschooling, as a parents who teach their
homeschooling parent would be welcome. We would also have, say, a charity, perhaps charities that have an educational remit. They're
really
welcome
open.
too. We call ourselves a tribe rather than a society these days.
So what is the initiation ritual to join the tribe?
Well, at the moment it's to join our mailing list, our discussion boards and our mailing list at www.cesi.ie, CESI. We have some people in the UK who are members, one or two in the US, and most people who join have a shared interest, and that's what we count. That's what we count as membership at the moment.
A shared interest?
A shared interest. We have
about education.
Yes,
about
education using technology.
Okay.
And although Mags pointed out rightly that the membership comes from being part of the mailing list,
so there's no formal approval and review of if your
We're
dignity.
There's a lot of trust involved at the moment.
We trust people.
So if you manage to join a mailing list, you're part of the tribe.
Well, there's always a concern that a commercial interest will try to use the mailing list to advertise its material. So we do monitor that, and we have one of our colleagues who is carefully evaluating messages as they come in to ensure that there isn't.
So there's an approval process.
Oh, it's very formally moderated.
But it's far more about behaviour than it is about who you are. If you can be a person who works for a big company like Microsoft or Apple or Google, you could join the CESI, but you would be expected to focus in the same way on the practice in classroom and to bring your ideas to the party like anybody else.
So the common interest is that I teach with, I'm interested in education and computers, or education and technology.
Yes. In that order.
Yes.
The
education first.
Education first, and then how can the technology help us in the education? And to go back to the commercial interest, it works the other way to what people would expect. We have some very, very generous people who, because of their interest in education, they join the list. They don't sell anything, they don't push anything, but they help. They give they give answers to questions. they help with their knowledge. It's quite a
like in a free software movement.
Yeah, I mean, I would help out as one of the moderators, and we have very little moderating, very little moderating
in the
to
mailing
do.
list. Okay.
I mean, our chief moderator, John, who curates the list, John Hegarty, curates it with a very light touch, and it has worked now for almost 10 years, I think, that way. We used to have formal membership, but this way has grown our membership. We have, I think, 1,300 plus on the mailing list at the moment.
I was writing 1,500 yesterday.
1,500, right.
So you have 1,500 people on the mailing list, and you
yes.
have formal members who also pay a fee?
No, we do.
No?
We switched from formal membership, where you paid about 10 years ago, to just having an open membership on the mailing list as a trial, and we haven't run into any problems yet.
But what is your legal status? Are you an association or
I can
something?
explain that.
Yeah,
we're called a teacher professional network.
Yeah.
It used to be called a subject association. Most school subjects in Ireland have a subject association of teachers. We're a teacher professional network. We don't have a subject. We're drawn from humanities, science, music,
but
arts.
I mean, legally, are you existing as a body outside your physical bodies?
Yes, a teacher,
can you
in Ireland,
take bills or something?
A teacher professional network has to be incorporated through the Department of Education. So they will support us. We have to keep certain rules and regulations.